The speed limit here on Schoenherr is 30 miles an hour, but some drivers treat that more like a suggestion, and neighbors here say that's pretty much the norm. Speeding drivers have hit cars parked in driveways, houses, light poles, and sometimes I'm told that after the crash, they'll get out of the car, take off the license plate, and take off running before police show up.
It happened right here on Schoenherr and Lappin.
And I heard the big boom, and I looked out my door, and the car was upside down with the baby in it.
Rosalind and Sharon are not the types to say, "I told you so," but they and others living along Schoenherr between 7 and 8 Mile have been pleading with the city for years to do something about the speeding and reckless driving in their neighborhood.
I've sent numerous of emails to the city and asked for traffic light, speed bumps, even speed signs, if they could even put that up, but to no avail.
They left the baby in the car, then another young lady grabbed the baby and gave them the baby, and they ran off. Left cell phone, keys, everything, but this is all the time.
A two-car crash at Schoenherr and Lappin Wednesday afternoon, in which a driver and 4-month-old baby were taken to the hospital, is the latest in a long line of examples of how dangerous this roadway can be.
Car crash from Pinewood and Schoenherr, ended up on my front porch, tore down my porch.
You can see the difference of the brickwork over there and that brick ranch. The car was actually in the house.
Dr. Gregory Tukes pastors True Church Ministries on Schoenherr and showed us where a speeding driver nearly plowed into the church building on Christmas Day.
They ran into the gate here, took all of this gate out, which is a couple $1,000s worth of damage, and they ended up on this boulder here, and if it wasn't for that boulder, they would have went right into the sanctuary.
The city's traffic engineering division shot down residents' request for additional traffic signals on Schoenherr back in April. There's been at least 4 crashes within a quarter-mile stretch of the street since then.
My realtor came to my house 3 days ago. He was almost hit in front of my house getting out of his car.
But you said your realtor. Are you getting out of here?
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
We spotted a city contractor prepping for the installation of speed humps on a pair of side streets approaching Schoenherr. The city says they'll be installed no later than Monday and is confident they'll reduce some speeding. For residents here, that's a start, but by no means is it the fix.
What is it going to take for someone to die, a fatality to happen before they take this serious?
All right, and police tell me that 4-month-old baby and the 23-year-old driver involved in that crash Wednesday are in stable condition. We have a statement from the Department of Public Works. I'm going to have you take a look at that. It reads in part, "We are aware of the traffic signal requests we've received for Schoenherr and Pinewood, as well as Schoenherr and Lappin. Unfortunately, these requests could not be justified due to the close proximity of existing signals at both 7 Mile and State Fair. The safety of our residents is our top priority. We will continue to work with DPD to closely monitor this area to ensure traffic protocols are being followed." Now, guys, the city says it was planning to put those speed humps down on those side streets, that was something they were planning to do. But the contractor who was prepping for that work today says that he got an emergency call at the end of his shift saying that work needed to start today. Perhaps it is merely a coincidence that happened after we reached out to the city about this issue and informed them that we're going to be talking with residents and doing a story.